Talking to this camera by myself on the BeltLine is a little terrifying, but you know what? We're doing it anyway. Well, welcome back to the vlog, y'all. I'm so happy to have you all here. I decided it was time for us to get out of the house. I feel like I've been in my head so much, and I hate that because there is no reason for that. I have been finding that I am looking forward to the weekend almost every day of the week, which I think is an awful way to live life because every day here on earth is a blessing, and I want to make sure that I am romanticizing each moment that I can because life really is beautiful. It's just sometimes hard to point out the positives and the things that you are enjoying when everything else seems so chaotic. So I figured it would be great to get out of my space, get on the BeltLine. The weather is beautiful tonight. It is a little warm, but the BeltLine is such a great spot because you can people watch, you can walk the BeltLine, ride a bike, take a scooter. You do have to watch out for those scooter drivers though because they might hit you. And of course there's a ton of food and drink options here on the BeltLine. It's so important that I take care of myself. So this is a form of self-care, and I feel like a lot of people don't think about it this way. We really do have to get outside more, get some vitamin D, some fresh air, and be one with nature. Or go out to a restaurant and have some drinks. You know, I don't make the rules, so either way, whatever makes you happy. We're starting this vlog off in the middle of the week because I don't want to be obsessed with the weekends. The weekends are great, but we can have some fun on the weekdays as well. We have a lot going on this week. We're definitely gonna have some good food, try some new routines, and of course, going through whatever life has in store for me. Today, we are in the Old Fourth Ward, and it is one of my favorite neighborhoods here in Atlanta.
Thank you so much.
Glide Pizza has been one of my go-to spots for pizza for a while. This area is east of downtown Atlanta and has a ton of history here. Actually, down the street is the home of Dr. Martin Luther King. This Glide location brings out some very interesting people. Every time I come here, I overhear some very intriguing conversations. So if you like to people watch, this is definitely a good spot. Now, the pizza today was just okay. It seems impossible for these restaurants in Atlanta to stay consistent with their quality. I love Atlanta so much. This new spot right ahead is called Like Minds, and it is the best place to watch the World Cup games, but we'll visit another day because we are headed to get some dessert. The ice cream here at Jenny's always hits the spot. There is nothing more intoxicating than the scent of fresh waffle cones when you walk into an ice cream shop. Now, this is the perfect way to cool off because the summer heat is here, and I am melting away because of how hot it is. Of course, we had to end the night with a little sweet treat, none other than Jenny's. I can't lie, that pizza was okay. It was one of my favorites, but it wasn't spectacular this time, and that ranch was trash. The ranch was giving yogurt, not good. But that kind of scenario is what I hate so much about Atlanta because one place will be good the first time you go there. You'll recommend it to people, you'll try it again, and it's not good. And I hate wasting my money, you know? But this Jenny's ice cream makes up for it because it's very good. There is nothing like some ice cream on a warm summer day. Honestly though, this really does remind me of my childhood. When I was younger, my grandparents used to take us to Baskin & Robbins after our Sunday dinner just to have some ice cream and end the night with a little sweet treat. I miss my family so much though. I only have one cousin here in Atlanta and the rest of my family is in Fort Lauderdale. And I don't really get to go home too often to see them. I really want to change that, but it has been so busy and so challenging, and these flights have been insane. One of my favorite parts of the week will always be spending time with my friends. So today we're in West Midtown, and this is a great area here in Atlanta to shop, walk around, or grab a bite to eat. Marina and I have been friends since college, and I am beyond grateful that she ended up moving to Atlanta. And even with our busy schedules, we do make it a priority to plan at least one dinner or meetup every month. So tonight was her turn to choose the restaurant, so we came here to Forza Storico. This restaurant is actually part of the same hospitality group behind Yeppa in Buckhead and the newer Yeppa on the BeltLine. I've walked past the BeltLine location so many times, and I finally made a promise that I have to eat there before summer is over because their patio is so beautiful. The older I get, the more I realize how important quality friendships really are. Networking and meeting new people is great, but genuine connection is what truly matters. Marina and I have been there for each other through so many different seasons of life, and having someone in your corner makes all of the difference. I have to admit,
For a long time, I thought it was easier to handle hard things on my own, but life has surely taught me that we are not meant to go through everything by ourselves. Building your community is important, but maintaining it is just as important. So if it's been a while, girl, send that text. Make the phone call, check in on your friends. And if you're always the one reaching out, I truly hope your friends are checking in on you. Because life comes in waves, and friendship isn't always 50-50. Sometimes one person carries a little more, and other times, it's your turn. But that's what makes the right friendship so special.
What's that thing? It's an Osmo Pocket. It's like a camera.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
I film all of my YouTube videos on my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I swear, every time I bring it out, someone always has questions for me, but I don't mind. As a newbie to content creation, I am still learning and gaining my confidence to film in public, but this camera has made things so much easier for me. Now, I am the #1 fish hater. No one hates fish as much as me, but tonight, I stepped out of my comfort zone and actually enjoyed the branzino. I'm not perfect with my eating, but I am trying harder to include healthier options. We ended up yapping for the rest of the evening before heading home.
I just got back from dinner and it was so good. I highly recommend it, 10 out of 10. It has a beautiful courtyard, great food, awesome service, and I really have no complaints except for the fact that it rained a bit. It is what it is, but we still had a great time, and just we're there to catch up and talk about everything going on. We have to see each other more often because when we meet up, we're often the last people in the restaurant, and we were there today until the lights basically came on. So it was just really fun, just talking about everything going on. We've got a lot of things that we need to accomplish by the end of this year, which means we only have 6 months left. I don't know if you guys have taken a look at your goals for this year, but it may be time now to look at them and see what's going on, reassess, because I don't want us to get to December and to say, dang, I did nothing, or I could have done more. We don't want any regrets. So that's something I'm gonna be looking at tomorrow. But anyways, I'm tired and ready to get this makeup off, take a shower, and go to bed because I need my rest. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. I figured since we're in the area, I might as well do a little grocery shopping. I'm not gonna get a ton just because I'm flying to Miami next week. So I don't want anything to go to waste, but I've been trying not to eat out too much, so let's go get some groceries. I follow you on TikTok. Here.
What's your name?
Rachel.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Awesome.
Do you content too?
Hi vlog. Everyone follow, subscribe, everything, because she's way more brave than me to vlog in Trader Joe's.
This is Dr. Destiny, by the way. Yes. It was so nice meeting you.
Yes, so
Have a
nice
great
meeting
day.
you. You too.
Bye. Let's quickly run through my Trader Joe pickups. Flowers, of course. Gummies, but not any regular gummy. This fiber gummy. The best pretzel chips in the world. Limes, jalapeno, tomato, raspberries, the best chicken dumplings, broccoli, some salt, and my favorite chicken shawarma thighs. So that is the end of my Trader Joe's haul. With these ingredients, I'm gonna try and make ceviche tonight. I've never tried to make ceviche before. I don't even know if I really like it, but I saw a video on TikTok and it looked so good. So I've got some shrimp that's defrosting because I'm not gonna cook it completely from just the lime juice. I don't think I'll like it that way. There's some workarounds that I saw, so we're gonna try that out a little later today. Good afternoon. It's finally the weekend. It's Saturday. I got some good rest last night, so I'm feeling much better. We were supposed to make ceviche yesterday, but my little camera, my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, was acting up. Thankfully, they have phenomenal customer service. I did pay for an insurance plan when I bought this, so I will be sending this back to them, and they're gonna send me a new camera. I only had to pay $30 out of pocket, so that's a win if you ask me. This camera is really good. It is just very fragile, so any little thing can kind of affect the way it records, and I think it's a lot of software issues really right now that I'm experiencing with it. I'm hungry and I'm ready to eat, so we need to make some ceviche. That ended up taking a lot longer than I thought. I underestimated how much chopping I would have to do, but we've got our finished product, our ceviche. I took a shortcut and used cooked shrimp because I just didn't like the idea of using raw shrimp. So I put it on a little tortilla. Let's see how it tastes. That is really good. I actually really enjoy this. This ceviche gets a 10 out of 10 for me. I like it. It's really nice to try new things because I am a little bit of a picky eater. And I think I realized that sometimes you just have to make little changes and adjustments so that it's something that you can enjoy. It's okay if it's not how the rest of the world makes it and how you can get it at a restaurant. The thing that matters the most is if I like it. And I think this is such a good meal. Good afternoon, it's Sunday. I finished watching Change Church this morning, which was great, per usual. Pastor Darius always teaches us an amazing lesson every Sunday. After church, I have just been focused on laundry. I think I've done 3 loads at this point because we're going to Florida next week. I am going for a funeral, but I am going to try and take some time for myself just to kind of recuperate, explore more, and of course I'll be bringing you guys along with me because I haven't been home since Christmas last year, so that's 6 months basically since I last visited South Florida. We'll be in Miami, but realistically most of the trip will be in Fort Lauderdale, but you know, everybody comes to Fort Lauderdale and loves to stay in Miami, so you know what, we're just gonna roll with that. But it is the start of a new month. We officially have 6 months left in this year. And one thing I have been trying to do for myself this year is something I call a win jar. Last year, I felt very down about the way that my year turned out. I felt like I didn't accomplish much. And last year I turned 30. So that was a big birthday for me, but it was also a big moment of realization. And with that moment of realization came the fact that I do have wins. It's just very easy to forget that the little wins sometimes feel like they're not adding up to a lot, but they are very meaningful. Not every month last year was an L for me, and not every month this year was an L for me either, but time is moving so fast. I think it's really important to have a reminder of what you've gone through, what you fought through, and I think at the end of the year, when I open up this jar and I read through all this, it'll just be a very beautiful moment just to see how much I've done, how many wins I've had, because time, like I said, it goes by and you're like, I can't even remember what happened 3 months ago. So this is just my reminder. It's also a way of gratitude for me because I'm very grateful for the Lord and what He's done for me in my life and how far He's brought me. So I'm going to take some time, and I encourage you guys to do this as well, to start your own win jar, just so that you can see good things are happening even when the world feels like it is crashing and burning. There is something in your life where you can say, hey, you know what? I made my bed every day this week, or I went on a walk for 3 days because, I haven't been working out or something. It doesn't have to be anything big, but we have some wins. So let's go ahead and get that started. As you can see here, I have had multiple wins this month. I have had some L's. One of my biggest one was losing my Aunt Debbie. So it has been a little tough just mourning her loss, but I have been thinking about everything, and I'm just realizing life is really short. We're gonna keep living. I am going to make Auntie Debbie proud, and I'm gonna try my hardest to just doing the best that I can, exploring all of my creative abilities, posting here on this YouTube channel. So I'm gonna put my wins in my win jar, and I'm really looking forward to reviewing everything in December. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.